Hello everybody, Darren here, and welcome back to Total War Rome 2, Divide et Impera as Rome. Just straight off the bat, just want to apologize. I've been about 2 weeks without a video. I was sick. I had the flu, but like a bad one. I was like totally bedridden for about 10 days, and I could barely even play games. That's how you know it's a real flu. I was playing Grand Theft Auto 3 actually, the definitive edition, for a little hit of nostalgia to take me back to, I was in my, what kind of state would you say, like fever dream state. I didn't know if I was 11 years old or 33 or what, but yeah, going back to the game was kind of fun, but I could only play it for like maybe an hour, and then I'd be like, oh my god, I'm so drained, and I'd be like completely knocked out. I was trying to do stuff with Satisfactory, I was trying to plan ahead, and I just couldn't do anything. I was really properly out of it, so apologies. I'm terrible with communication. I probably should have just posted to the community tab. I kind of felt that, oh, I'll be better like in a day. I'll be better tomorrow. I'll be fine tomorrow. How long can this last? And it just kept going, so I never really did post properly. I did post to Twitter, but it wasn't good enough. Anyways, just thought I would mention that. We're back on the horse now. I think where we left off is we were planning an invasion of Carthage. So we've got a couple armies ready to go in Corsica and Sardinia, about to cross over to the province of Africa. We have a couple armies here in Sicily. There's a Carthaginian fleet. This is something I do not remember at all. Hovering around here, 16 units. I thought we destroyed the Carthaginian fleet, but I guess not. And then I have an army here. Governor Cornelius Scipio, who I believe was just hanging around Rome, has mustered his own army, and I think we were putting him near Asculum just in case this fleet came up. That must be what was happening. I'm just, trying to remember and kind of talking out loud about what I think was happening. One thing I also remember was that there was pirates around here. I think that was kind of preventing or slowing my crossing. I don't see them anymore, so we're just going to make a go of it. Now, without dwelling too long, we'll just kind of get into the swing of things, try to get refamiliarized with stuff. So our two spies have already moved. One is down here in Egypt. We've made contact with Egypt. Are we trading with them, actually? Let's see. Oh, yeah, we are. Sweet. Oh, and they're very happy with me, actually. Wow. And so why is that? War with Carthage. Oh, yeah. I remember. They're at war with Carthage now because their borders came up against each other because they took out Cyrene, right? Yeah, that's cool. That's good to know. So we kind of... Oh, yeah. Now it's coming back. We need to take these towns before they do. So the race is on. That's the word. We want to get across, start capturing Africa. So I would actually say that we're pretty much ready to go now. I had to look around and I thought, well, why not? It's winter. If we hop on the boats right now, we can get moving on Papirius Cursor's fleet and hopefully try to make landfall here or here. I was actually thinking what we could potentially do. It might take multiple turns. We'll see what kind of movements we have next turn. I guess maybe movement would have been a bit better if I waited, but it's all good. Next turn, maybe we can come down and even lock the port down, and then we can start bringing across another army. We're just gonna hold the line in Italy here against this Carthaginian fleet with the army that we have. So hopefully that goes okay. Now, and excuse me, I'll be clearing my throat every now and then. I'll try to minimize it or edit it if it gets particularly bad. But we've got nearly 5 grand in the bank, gaining 6,300. The money's probably going to sink fairly quick when we start moving across because the global logistics number is going to go up. So we'll see how we get on. Latium producing nearly 14,000. God damn. Right, I'm just going to do a quick once-over on all the provinces. If you press the comma or full stop key, you can actually just rotate between them. So once the empire grows and gets bigger, that's something I'll be doing quite frequently just to see, like, do we have anything available for building, what's currently building, etc. So if we start here in Corsica and Sardinia, we got the fountains, new temple, library being built up. Nothing going on in Latium or in Sicily. Magna Graecia, we have the Grove of Nymphs being updated or upgraded. Just to get familiar with the armies, right? So we have obviously Lucius Papirius Cursor, I remember him well. And then on the army side of things, I think this is Brutus, right? If we just click that, it should show me. Yes, Decimus Junius Brutus, who is doing really well, conquering Corsica and Sardinia and holding the line over there. We have Lucius Julius Libo, our faction leader here. Just waiting on Western Sicily. Eastern Sicily, we have Legio III Sicily. Sergius Agrippa. Vaguely remember him. Ah, yes, married in to the architect lady that we took on. Right, I remember now. He actually doesn't have any things assigned. Maybe we should just do that really quickly. So, melee attack skill for all mercenary units, defense skill for all mercenaries. No. Charge bonus for all units. Yes, let's just go with that. Oh, actually, I thought I could click it and then just swap and check other things, but I guess not. I'll be careful next time then. What has he got good at? Nothing really. He's 36. He doesn't have much experience, right? But he's got high ambition. So you want to be careful. If you fight with him too much, we'll end up gaining too much on the political spectrum. Replenishment rate for all units. That might be okay to have. 2 authority when leading an army. Weapon damage inflicted by all army units. I kind of want the replenishment rate, but I'll go with the weapon damage, I guess. Maybe we could swap out replenishment rate if we feel like we really need it. Line of sight when a general. Melee attack for sword units. Melee attack for all cavalry. Defense. Let's give them the cavalry. Eager military tribune. A man cannot advance without military laurel. So a little bit of extra authority and some cavalry boosting. What does he have in his army? Probably should have checked that. He's got 2 units of cavalry beyond his own, so not much. But at least we know this cavalry would be harder hitting. I guess we're planning on attacking Carthage, right? So we kind of need an infantry-focused army. But then we're going to be running down Africa on the coastline. Also, another thing to get refamiliarized with just super quickly, if we open up this diplomatic view, there we go. We can see that, of course, we have our Koinin Ton Aetolon and Epirus Klein states loving us over there, holding the line in Greece from any of their attacks. Athens have taken over Macedonia. I remember that as well. Okay, cool. Yep, not much else to check there. I think we're good. And I think I've moved everybody. Even the... Oh, yeah, the governors have landed in Africa and are spreading the culture here already. Awesome. So, yeah, that's great. Can I check that anywhere? 70% Punic, so it's falling. But we don't know what ours is just yet. I don't think we can check that. I could be wrong, but it doesn't really matter. Alright, we'll just end the turn there. Hopefully, diplomatically, I think things are fine. And technology-wise, we're currently getting physical conditioning. So upkeep costs are going to go up by 0.5%, but we're going to get extra morale for melee infantry, so that's good. And then, obviously, we're able to progress further and get better things. Right, let's see if these pirates come out and attack us. Let's see if the Carthaginian fleet doubles back around. Let's see how the world reacts. Alright, hidden agent exposed, that's okay. A conflict of the orders. The sharp tongue of a young patrician in the Senate has insulted the plebs, and now they openly demand he be stripped of his authority. What should we do? Scold the patrician? Let's scold him, I would say. There should be limits to what one says, regardless of his status. Yes. Can't go completely mental. You can't rile up the people like that too much. An increase in rank for Canis, I believe the governor in Latium. Nice. Alright, construction complete. The fountains in Carolus. So let's just check that really quickly. So that gives us extra, from where we were. We had 2 public order, 1 growth, 4 sanitation. Now it's 4, 8, and 2. Not in the same order, but yeah. Okay, cool. So, culture... We didn't have a cultural gain. Nice. And now we've got an increase to unit replenishment, better population growth, but a -4 over -2 regional income. So that hits income just slightly. Not too bad. As we pay to keep those running. Right, so the movement range that we have, what do we got going on in Africa? So we have 3 armies down here that we're hostile to. We've got the one sitting in Thapsus. We have this one here. Another one on the way over. 20 units, the defenders of the new city. We've got enemy fleet with 4 ships in there. The Carthaginian fleet has not moved. Okay, unseasonal conditions, late spring in Sicily. Household expands. A Latin panegyrist. People have told me that's not how you say it, but I can't remember. Corsica, Sardinia, unhappy populace. Is that getting better or worse? It's worse. So, yeah, I was thinking that just as the turns were ticking over that we should send our ladies out. Anyone that's not fully ranked up. To organize games in places that are particularly unhappy. So Corsica and Sardinia can, of course, have her. I guess that's why we got the fountains, right? We wanted to convert the culture a little bit better. We're at 57% Latin. It is gaining, even without anybody here now. None of the governors is here. None of the armies are here. So that's good. If that goes up to about 60 and settles around there, that'll be plenty, I think. Especially with the new temple on the way. Excellent. Past Darren has taken care of that place, I think. What else we got? We have Sicily with a 0 public order gain, despite having 2 full stack armies in patrol stance. Yikes. What's with the big negatives here then? Buildings -12. I think that's from the fishing, isn't it? Yeah. Yep, I remember that. And I'm not building anything. I guess we need to stimulate growth in order to get a new building. Current growth rate is 7. It's going to be a lot of turns before we're ready. Okay. Is there anything I could do to boost growth down here other than just edicts? I don't think so. Well, we could position a governor down here that maybe has a boost to growth. Something like that could kind of work. Oh yeah, we do have a governor here. What am I saying? This guy. Lucius Cornelius Scipio. Anything for... I doubt anything for growth would be in here. Negative banditry might be okay. We'll just give him the negative banditry. Not that he really needs it anyway, but it is a governor type thing. Now, as he levels up, I suppose, you know, once he's almost at the next level, actually, we can then get him some more skills to maybe kind of boost the region just a bit. Before I... Whoops. I accidentally clicked the radar there. Before I go any further, I want to just move our spies. So we've got the one down here in Egypt. Just going to keep them going out east. I want to encounter these Seleucids. Let's see what they're up to. Right, Carthage. We'll just stick here, as we have pretty good line of sight of what's going on out that way. Canis has upgraded. Oh my god, look at this guy. There's so many things. Increased tax rate. Wish I could remember what I was planning on focusing on, if anything. Tax rate in local province when deployed. Let's just do taxes then. That's a double boost on taxes. The place is happy, right? So it's still gaining public order. Yeah, I don't think you need any of that. I guess just from the commercial aspect, which I think is here, commercial stimulation edict. So that edict is actually active right now, and the money did change just a little bit. But I think it won't be until the next turn that we really see it tick over even more. What are we up to now? 14,300. It is gaining like a few hundred every turn, which is nice to see. Alright, so if you were to march, you can make it really far out here, actually. You almost can. So I can't land at either spot just yet. So I guess we're going to have to go here. Yeah, and we'll wait another turn to bring our faction leader up. Okay, right, we'll just go here. Next turn, we'll blockade the port with Cursor. Faction leader, Libo. Just station him here right on the edge. Yeah, I don't think anything's going to hit our towns now, right? There's a fleet of 4, but I'm not too worried about that. We're still in range of both, actually, here anyway. So, yep, we'll just chill there. Just patrol one more time, why not? And then next turn, we'll hop in the water and get ready to go across. With the supply ship here, they should have supplies, even if they have to wait at sea one turn. I think they'll be close enough, so that should be okay. We've got 11,000 in the bank now. I did say that I'd want to start using some of this money to sweeten up our clients and our neighbors, but I'll just hold on to it because we're about to go to war, and we might need it for mercenaries or something like that. Obviously, we're at war. You know what I mean, though. Crossing over. All right, let's end the turn yet again. Actually, just a quick diplomatic situation sit rep. Eperos still don't want to trade, no? I am honored to greet such an crazy. Absolutely crazy. So... trying to think of who doesn't really like us. A lot of people in Iberia don't like us. The Massalian problem to the north is still ongoing. Just want to check their situation as well. So who are they at war with? Massalia are at war with... they're allied to the Rutini. Yep, to the west. They're at war now with the Arverni, Pictones, and Insubris. The Pictones and the Arverni... well, the Arverni might be bordering them, but the Pictones usually are pretty far up, if not all the way in... well, I could be mistaken, but for some reason in my head I'm like, oh, they should be in like Scotland, but I think there is another one that just sits in Gaul. Anyway, alright, let's end the turn there, see what's going on. Alright, here we are. Silver Tongue, our envoys have discovered a woman in foreign village who seems to be blessed with the power of persuasion. We could hire her to assist in future negotiations with foreign nations. What say you? Time to secure a political advantage? No, we have pretty good politics. Yeah, let's take her on. Alright. There she is there. Pontia. Yeah, we could get her married. Bring her in. She's only 25. We'll leave her there for a little while. Pretty normal stats, I guess, to be honest. But okay. Just another character we could do something with, especially for Empire maintenance later on. So, in just having a quick look here, the Carthaginians have moved ever so slightly, like from here to around here. The Numidians moved from here to here. Oh, sorry, Mace easily. These guys are recruiting in Carthage now. The fleet has not changed. What about their fleet? Ooh, oh. Interesting. I think we'll be okay to continue on. It's okay. So, the plan was to blockade the port, and bring our army across. It is peak summer now. Oh yeah, we actually might be even able to land in one turn. Let's just commit to it. Cursor is going to make the siege. So we just maintain the blockade. So they're locked down now, so it means we should be able to make landfall. Just going to... Oh, we have to run through Akragas. Damn, if I known that, I would have just stayed in the town. So let's go here. And then see if we can jump... Oh, yes, we can. Great. Okay, cool. We're there. And we could even begin the siege. I wonder if we should even do that, though. We'll take attrition. So it's going to be... This is what we like to see. About 6,000 men in the battle. Garrison with a small army in there, but this prevents them recruiting, so this is good to do. If they've got any sense, they'll bring up that other army, but I'm all ready for it. We'll fight them that way. But the reason I'm not attacking right now... I know the auto-resolve is really high. We could just do that. That's lame. That's boring. We're going to fight it. It's a more interesting fight that way. We have 2 ladders. We could get a tortoise, which will break a wall. That would be pretty cool. And then maybe some extra ladders as well if time persists. Breaking a wall down gives us a pretty big advantage, so we'll do that. And then we'll get the ladders, like galley, even if we have time. But probably just these 2 turns, I would imagine. We'll have to see how it goes. Now, the next thing. That fleet there could really disrupt our towns. So we have to position this army now between the towns. So he's okay. Syracuse should be defended enough with the garrison that's here. It's 14 units plus the extra general. The Epirots are they nearby enough? Ugh, probably not, no. But okay, whatever. And you guys, don't want you to patrol, you just stay there. Now, because they freed up... What should we do over here, I wonder? They're not here next to our coastline anymore, but we have to keep a standing army in Italy, just in case someone attacks from the north or something. Did I just see that? No. Are we at war with these guys? Here we are. The Tectosagis. This absolute maniac on his own. It's just one... Is it just an army as well? Yeah, it's just a single unit of transports. I don't really think they could do anything by themselves, so I'm not too worried about that. But let's just move closer to Rome anyways. Maybe somewhere around here, just in case something happens from the north and we're a bit more ready to react. Right, let's see how the spies are getting on. Alright, just go north. Wow, Tyros is owned by Egypt as well. I think that starts with the Seleucid Empire. And our other spy still just chilling out here. The governor's doing their thing. Don't have to worry about any of them. Should we get building? We've got 18,000. But there's nothing really to build. We could build up the ports and things here. But it's only going to cause more problems, really. It's not negative public order, though, so maybe it's not that bad. It's just banditry. How's the banditry situation? Oh, it's quite low. Okay, let's do at least one then. What would you be like? That's negative public order, which we can't really handle at the moment. That is 10 turns till that gets done. So we'll just invest the money in it now anyway. And if I need to recall some of that money, we can just dismantle and take it back. Alright, cool. I don't think there's much else to do. Just have a look at our political situation now as well. The important thing to recognize is that if Brutus here, who has traveled over on the boats, or Cursor, were to die, these could go into a pretty heavy negative, and you might get like a potential risk of civil war. If you're really unlucky, you could get one immediately, but probably not at this stage. I reckon we'd need another Imperium level to really kind of knock the loyalty down to the point where that kind of thing would be really bad, but I think we're okay for now. Alright, the Siege of Carthage is on. These armies are starting to move as well. Oh, it'd be so interesting if they all come up here. So my thinking is that... Oh, this army can get off as well. Oh yeah, do that then. There we go. They're both together now. Love it. That's what we like to see. Transport ship with escort fleet. Good. Global logistics level +2. You have the same thing, right? Yeah. Extra morale, though, by having that fleet nearby. That's good to see. And you are blockading the port, right? You are now. Just to make sure, yeah. Okay, cool. So that's no recruitment for the fleet if it was, and no more recruitment for the army. We're going to build up our forces. If they want to attack us, so be it. It'll be a land battle, and we'll fight it out. Okay, something has attacked me. Oh, the army within the town has sallied forth against the navy. I'm a bit confused. Doesn't this mean that... I don't want that to happen. Because I think their transports are all going to sail out against our fleet. Our fleet's not going to land, so we would just be sinking them one after the other. It's so lame, man. Why is the AI so bad in this? Alright, let's just retreat. We'll pull the fleet away, losing our fleet advantage. Our fleet kind of has to leave anyway to deal with the fleet around Sicily, so that's okay. But yeah, we've got our 2 armies there now. Hopefully they don't take too much attrition. So their fleet's over there. It's actually not too bad that we're going to be circling around right on top of them, pretty much. God, it's so far. Okay, there we go.
Tomorrow.
So military allies with Carthage. The Illyricovones want to make peace. We're going to say nope. Alright, the turn is over. We have ship pumps. Oh, no, sorry. No, we don't. We're now researching ship pumps. We got our physical conditioning. I was thinking, like, that wasn't what we looked at. An invasion force lands the Volcae Tectosages. So this guy on his own has actually landed in Italy. Awesome. Alright, mission issued. Defender of Roma. Defeat the following army in battle. The men here... Men. The Volcae. And we get Inspired Endeavors, which gives us extra public order everywhere. Okay, yeah, sure. Why not? Our governor can go do that. You can't quite reach him just yet, but we'll just stand right on top of him so he's like got nowhere to go, but basically he's next to a river. So he'd lose pretty much all his movement hopping across the river. So hopefully next turn we can take him out. Right, faction rises. Doesn't matter to me. Corsica and Sardinia on seasonal conditions, in Latium as well. Household is expanded for Junius Brutus. Guy over here, and he's gained what? A local bandit. Long live the revolution or something. Alright. It's so silly that I had to like pull my fleet out just to help the AI, encourage it to give us a good battle. Meanwhile, they've got armies all around that are just not coming to their aid, which is just so silly. Now, we could go for the naval battle, 20 versus 16. We do have a supply ship on here. And then we've also got the battle here, of course, right? So, if we were just to quickly check that out. We've gotten our tortoise. If we wait one more turn, we'll have extra ladders. I think we'll be ready to go then. They have pretty much... They've got a little bit more than they had before. Garrison army plus the army that's in here. Is that army actually gaining? Looks like they have.
We take this settlement for Rome.
18 units. Maybe they can... No, they shouldn't be able to recruit, because technically we're surrounding the city, technically. It seems like they did. And there's another army up here. I want them all to come at me. Speaking of... Yeah, we could obviously bring Agrippa across then to help with the invasion of Africa, and then it would really be all down to Cornelius Scipio to hold everything we've got currently in Italy from fleets that are pestering us. Alright, I think we'll go for their fleet first, and then we'll just determine what to do. I'm just going to save it in case it crashes or something. Alright, let's go. Ah, they backed off pretty far, but not far enough, methinks. Damn, the camera swiveled so quickly. I don't know if it was on this side or this side. Let's make it to the middle and then see. Oh, I don't know. Let me think about it. So flip this way. I think they went in this side. Ah! Alright, cool. Let's go. We'll fight this out. It'll be fun. Alright, rainy conditions. I think we want good conditions if we can, because we've got more missile ships than them. Now, last time fighting a naval battle, people said, oh, you can pause it, it's okay. I'd still rather not. I don't know, it's just something about it. Like, the game is easy enough that I think this is a fine challenge to have, but... Yeah, so we'll just see how we get on. Right, so, interestingly, let's pull this ship back, that's our general. We now have really big ships, right? So we have the Quinqueremes, is it? Yeah, Quinquereme. There we go. So these are 3 big, thick, fat boys. And they're going to be pretty slow, but a lot of ship health, so that's good. We then have our own fire pot DEIs now. Get them on the sides. It might just expand that out just a little bit. Expand that out a bit. Alright, so another fire pot DEI. Tempted to keep these guys together, actually, and just slam them into one ship. Like together, like suicide style. Right, so what do we got? Another 4 melee ships then. Just keep them back for a moment. And these are all just Trihemiolas missiles. Good experience on some of these guys as well. Let's have a look at their layout. Melee on the right, melee in the middle. Some of that melee being the fire pots. They've got 4, I think, from what we saw. General on the right. Alright, so I'll stack my heavier ships on the right, because they've got heavier ships on their left. I'm going to go with my smaller melee in the center. And then missiles just at the back second line. Got a really baby ship here. What's this one? A raiding Hemiola. These are Trihemiolas. Oh yeah, one of the old ones with the ramming bonus. We also have our supply ship and then our general. General can sit in at the back on the right as well. And then the fire pots. It's tempting to get the fire pots just to line up and smash into their generals. Maybe we'll pull them out wide and see what they can do. Alright. I know I didn't really zoom in too much there. Let's have a look at where Cursor is. Famed Admiral Cursor. Not immune to having defeats of his own. But he's had some amazing victories. Is this him here? I can't actually quite see him. Normally in around the front, but I don't know where he is right now. I'm probably just super blind. There's a massive glare on my screen right now. I'm going to blame the glare for everything that goes wrong. Alright, let's go. You could just stay there. The Carthaginians throw their own children into fires. Of course they do. Alright, let's get a few of these lined up to help my own micro, because no doubt I'm just going to panic straight away. So we'll just micro right into these guys. And get them to do the same. Second ram on these ones. Alright, Godspeed. Go out that way. Alright, the first hits are going in. Alright, we got some insta-kills, which is like to see. I'm going to rotate forward here with these guys. See if we can slam into them. The fire pots... Actually, let's just go like that. Fire pots are making their way around. Speed them up. Ooh, that was a nasty hit, but it didn't take us down, actually. Let's go straight that way, please. Holy shit, the ship almost went up and over. How we doing here? These are doing much better now. This worked like a charm, like a treat. You might want to start pulling back though a bit, just a little bit, just to save some of these ships that I'm terribly microing here. I'm trying to just click, and it's not working. Now, go, 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 go. Oh, come on. Now, our fire pots can get right in there. Let's get the general into the center here, because I'm panicking a bit. No. Oh, damn. I was just too slow. Just a tiny bit too slow there with that one. Fire pots are coming into the general. You can keep backing off. You keep backing off. You guys figure out a way around now. I'm just going to give you the orders and hope that you can figure it out yourselves. Fire pots have taken the general down. Speaking of general. Oh my god, we've been hit by a fire pot. Don't even think about trying to take Cursor down. Alright, not too bad. I think I only lost 1 ship, but it was a Queen Cream. Oh no, it must have been 2. Damn. Let's continue. I don't know who's actually left anyway. Is it just these guys that are fighting here? We can leave it then. I think they're basically dead. Alright, GG. GG. Super quick one. Wasn't too bad. Alright, so there we go. Yeah, 2 of my Quinqueremes went down. One of them definitely, I feel... I was just the tiniest bit slow on the draw. And then another ship that I was just constantly clicking, like... the click wasn't registering. As we showed before in the previous naval battle, I think... the ship hitbox is just a little weird. I'm just going to blame the hitbox. Anyways, not too bad though. And we did also lose an assault Byron. We kept the really high tier experience units though, so I'm pretty happy about that. Alright, and they lost almost everything. They only kept 3 ships. So, GG. We'll take on the slaves, as per usual. The good news is we've destroyed the fleet enough now that's not really a concern that they're going to, like, land on Sicily or something, so... We're safe to make it back to our territory here, and that sea region should allow us to recruit and replenish. And get the ships that we lost back. So 2 quinqueremes, please. And we lost another regular assault bireme, so we'll get another quinquereme, why not? 3 in total. Very expensive, but we've got the money now. Alright, so that was my turn, wasn't it? Yeah, so nothing's really changed there. We could start moving across with this army as well. Whoops. Now that Sicily should be safe, although we don't actually have the supply ship with us. They need that 1 turn to recruit, then they can come and bring us over. So it might be another turn before we actually get there. It'll be winter next turn, so maybe we'll wait 1 more turn even after that. I'm just trying to think now. We're building a galley. Oh, no, we're not. We're getting ladders next. Yeah, good. And then it's the galley. Okay.
None will escape.
Yep, we'll just hold on. Okay, you can just stay nearer to Akragas, just in case you do have to go through the town soon enough, and you can patrol. Hopefully that'll... Yeah, public order is gaining a little bit now. We've got 13,800 capital, so let's get some ladies out there organizing some games maybe in Sicily. Celebrating the naval victory off the island. Love it. Okay, and is there anything else to do? We have our spies. So Pompeii here in Egypt. Egypt's territory anyway. We can keep going north.
As you command.
There we go. It's the Seleucids. Let's see if we can do some trading with them. Although I think they're at war with Egypt, so probably best not to... Yeah, not to interact with them. We want to keep at least 1 friend who's a massive empire for now. Until we're ready. But yeah, we'll just circle around Asia Minor, find as many factions as we can in there, and then come out. We can't really trade with anyone that's further in anyway. They're landlocked for us, so that's all good. What else? Memia, our spy up here, is gaining some skills. So, line of sight increase. Do we have that anywhere? 20 line of sight. Love to see it. I might have to... Ooh, another line of sight thing there. Chance of success for all agents after this agent's successful action. It's kind of an interesting one. We'll just do increase the chance of critical success that we already have. Extra authority for her. Why not? How old are you?
What do you wish of me?
She is... Oh my god, she's only 31. She's a really good spy so far. Like, she's quite leveled up for where she's at. What, we're at 67% on the punic culture. That's great. It's tumbling. About 1.5% or maybe 1.3% or something every turn. Everything up here okay? Yep. Alright, I think we're ready to end the turn. Not much else going on. We're making good money. I'm not going to invest in any buildings just yet. Did we have any buildings complete recently? No. One thing I'd say I'm a little worried about is just like, I suppose infrastructure is stalled somewhat. I mean, we're building in Corsica and Sardinia, but here we're not. The problem is that we need to get to... level 3, but we need advanced construction techniques, so maybe we should look into getting that soon. I think at the moment I'm getting the next military tech over, which is this one. That was to improve our ship health. We've kind of won the naval battle now, so I think maybe, yeah, let's make sure that we can continue growing. So we'll get this one. Advanced construction techniques. Takes 5 turns. Our research rate is now 200%, so it would have taken 10. If my math is correct. Alright, let's end the turn. I think that's pretty much it. See if these guys react. So we can see 1, 2, 3, and we know that there was 4 and 5 armies in there. These guys are actually mustering, but they're moving west, so... I don't know if anyone's going to back them up here in the city or not. We're actually taking a little attrition as well all the time, so you got to be kind of weary of that. We have 196 men out of 200, so we've lost 2%. Thraeus innovations spread. New innovations in military technology and strategy have spread through various Greeks, Thracian, Illyrian, Galatian, and other cultures to impact the style and equipment of those factions. That just basically means they've had their first set of reforms. We've had ours, right? Yeah, we had our first set. Oh, a new child is born, Ecelio. New political election. This man has reached a pivotal point in his career, and he's elected one of the few praetors for the year. Oh, nice. That's Cursor. Sweet. Good on him. Alright, conflict of the orders. The young patrician is publicly admonished. The speech ends among cheers of the plebs. They have apparently viewed the whole spectacle with delight. The patricians, on the other hand, are visibly appalled by your decision. Extra empire maintenance, -8 loyalty for all political parties. Yeah, I could kind of feel that one coming. But, hey, we gained 2 public order and wealth from agriculture and industry. Nice. Okay, well, the plebs are happy. The Senate, not so much. The decrease the tax rate, actually, is surprising. And then the increase the empire maintenance. We're still making really good money, though. Now, it is winter, but I think it might be time to go for that battle. However, the battle is going to take a while, so we're going to have to leave it till the next episode. But actually, before I commit to making any moves, should just look around me just to be sure. I think we're okay. So, let's grab this fleet. We're going to go straight for the port. We've gotten our extra ships now. They've joined the fleet. We're pretty much full up on strength. So we'll just lock in. So in the next episode, we'll be attacking with Lucius Julius Libo, who has a bit of a mishmashy army. Brutus is a bit of a better, slightly better, more uniform army, but arguably some of the troops not so good, actually. Not that it really matters. We should be fine. It's about mitigating losses, though, because there are so many armies around us. I mean, I would have loved if they came to the aid of this town and we had a huge fight over it. The fight's still going to be big enough. I mean, there is 7,000 troops in here. We've got nearly 9,000, though. So the idea will be that the fleet can come up second. So we have our army on land. The fleet will come up. We'll reserve the assault ships so that they can go in through the Cothan or whatever and land inside the city. The missile ships, once we've wiped out their enemy fleet, they could just leave the map, and then the other army will come in. So that's the plan. My plan, anyway. But we won't do that just yet. That's what we'll do in the next episode. Also, then, in springtime, we'll get Agrippa here to come over on the fleet, and he'll help reinforce Africa as we begin the attack further down the coast. That's the plan. Anyway, the other thing, we could just knock this out of the park right now. They fortified. One unit just fortified here. Great. Good job. Mission successful. So that's going to give us the 4 public order per turn everywhere. Just kill him. Alright, good. Job done. Let's just patrol. Now, the extra public order. How are we doing for public order out here? Still -2. Banditry has now reached a new height. So tell me why. Regions and buildings characters. Regions. Just the amount of regions you have. Okay. Alright, I'll have to look into lowering that out here then, because otherwise we're just going to have plagues and stuff. Or actually missing taxes. Although I guess they don't make that much money anyway, but would rather avoid losing money for no reason. So yeah, I think with the 24,000 that we have, then I can start spending money on some of the clients, just again, boosting them, making them happy, making them loyal. And, oh my god, the Inasubris have lost their city of Medlin. So now I very much want the RDA to beat Massalia. I can't believe Massalia are doing so well. Just with the amount of enemies they've had. Yeah, they've cleared that faction altogether. So now it's just the Arverni and Pictones. Well, it could be an interesting fight against them if we start going north, which we will, and they'll have the Rutini jumping in also. Yeah, they've done surprisingly well to capture North Italy like that. Alright, that's going to have to be it for today. Sorry for the tease. I just noticed this episode's going on long, and this battle is going to be a long one, so it has to be saved for the next one. That's going to be it for me. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.